No, no, it's great. I'm just like, why do we name it the Jade Dragon? Because it sounds cool. Yeah, sure, but like, Citrine was right there.
Yeah.
Citrine is literally foraging fortune. Yeah, but like, Jade sounds way cooler. No, you already said that.
Yeah, I did.
Is it just for hype moments in Aura?
Yeah.
What's up, guys? It's the first clip of the video. Thank you guys for 12,000 subscribers. That's a lot. That's a lot. And, you know, I could be talking about what I'm going to be doing in this video, but you already know. It's going to be about the Jade Dragon. It's going to be more about Glacite and whatnot. But let's just talk about what happens when I say subscribe and like. I think that like makes it glow, or the buttons where you press the subscribe button and like button and whatnot, it makes it glow. You're not a baby, though. You don't need to have the keys jingled in front of you. I think that's really offensive. In case you didn't watch last video, I got my Jade Dragon up to level 160, which is about 64% of the way to max. However, if we look at the Jade skill perk, we'd see that I am actually like nowhere near max because I only have 929,000 mangrove locks. So this is probably going to take a lot longer than I'm expecting it to. So I'm just going to lower my expectations before we even get into it. Something that I won't be lowering my expectations for is the Heart of the Forest tree, because right now I am only 14,000 XP away from maxing it out. In terms of the tiers, I'm nowhere near. I'm literally like 10% of the way to max powder, but we'll deal with that later. But yeah, we should get this soon, and you should see it soon. I may or may not be getting Heart of the Forest 7 right now. I'm not sure. I think I am. No, I'm not. That's ridiculous. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Oh, that was the last tree. And I get 501. You know what? We take that. And with this, I think it's time we finally reset our tree, because I may or may not have messed up my perks. I don't need this. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, this is the before, and this is the after. I have no clue what I just did. I mean, I think this is optimal, but really, I have no clue. Here's my thought process, though. Speed boost, don't need it. Nor do I need strength boost. Both these axe abilities suck. These perks are for players with a life. This isn't useful. This is terrible. This isn't useful either. This sucks. This feels very situational, and so does this one, but maybe I'm wrong. And I'm pretty sure this one sucks, too. Again, though, I'd like to hear your opinion, so please, share your thoughts about my tree. I don't know if it's unorthodox. I don't know if it's, like, the most generic tree ever, but who knows? Not me. Sorry for talking for so long about that. It's kind of interesting to me, and I don't really know, because it's not in the API right now. I just remembered one more thing we should do before we get to mangroves, and that is Agatha, her shop specifically mangrove fortune. So let's max that out. Okay, we're done. Also, I had no clue this thing had 50 tiers. What do you mean, man? 50 tiers? I guess I can't complain. It is 200 fortune. Okay, I think we're finally ready for mangrove. Alright, first mangrove check. I think we're at 1 million collection. Yes, we are. Only gotta do that 9 more times. Also, I've decided to turn on my foraging tracker so you can kind of see just how long and just how much. Okay, whoa. So you can see just how much I've been foraging and just how much I'll be foraging in the next few days. Also, it's day 1. So, if that wasn't already obvious, I think I edited that in already, but you never know. I'm just wrapping up on my next mangrove milestone. MM for short. It's some new slang I've been cooking up while I've been sitting in silence, just chopping trees, and also trying to figure out why NVIDIA Shadowplay is the worst program in the existence of programs, but I'll save that rant for another day. Anyways, I think we're like 2 trees away. I think this is the last tree. Let's see. No, it's not. Once I'm done, which I now am, I'll claim that, and along with that, I want to check my collection to see if I'm on pace. Yeah, I think we are. I mean, we're about 1/5 of the way to 10 mil, and then we're 1/5 of the way to 5K, so we should hit it around the same time, but I might have to do a little bit extra foraging. But yeah, that was the day 2 recap. Very enticing, very enthralling. I think that's how you use the word. Hey guys, it's the next day. My Jade Dragon's up to 177, but I managed to increase my mangrove collection by 324,000, which is 94,000 more than my previous best. So currently my pace is more like 1 million mangrove collection an hour, which is really cool. But that's not the point of this clip. I mean, the main point is to signify that it's a new day, but also, I've heard that a lot of you guys watch these videos on your second monitor or split screen or whatever you want to do while playing Skyblock. So what are you doing in Skyblock right now? I can see you. I'm not going to tell you what you're doing, but I mean, I think I know what you're doing. But in case I don't, let me know, because like, I don't see how you could be watching me while doing anything besides like farming or something. And if you are watching me while farming, that's extremely valid, because farming is boring as shit. But it's weird though, because Garden was actually one of my favorite pieces of content, despite how boring it was. Maybe it's just because I'm looking back on it now in retrospect with everything done and everything behind me, but I don't know. All right, I'm gonna forage for hours on end now in silence. Yo, Chameleon N178. That's clippable. In fact, I'm gonna clip it right now. So it's been a couple days. I don't actually know what day it is at this point, but it's a good thing I will when I'm editing. So, you're in the know about, I'm not. Anyways, we're up to 184. Collection is looking okay. We're about a third of the way there, but you're probably thinking to yourself, it's been how many days? And this guy's only a third of the way there? Trust me. This day and the day after it probably, we're gonna turn on the afterburner. In other words, we're gonna like do a lot of foraging, hopefully. I mean, I don't have any excuses from this point onward, that is. But the past 2 days, I've been grinding skits, and, you know, I really like how they came out. Just saying, you should probably check them out if you're interested. One more thing I want to mention before I leave until something interesting happens is I want to start answering more comments, and I haven't been doing a very good job. So, from this point onward, I'm going to choose 3 comments, and somewhere around the middle of next video, I'll answer them. They don't have to be questions, they just have to be, good enough. And I don't know what I'm asking for, but I hope you guys can deliver. So, yeah, ask away, say something. I got no clue. See you later when something interesting happens. What is a whisper? What is a whisper? Oh shoot. 190. Sorry, I'm just pondering to myself. Oh shoot, frog level 100. That's not the right pet, but I mean, I think we're pretty close anyways. Yeah, 198 is pretty soon. Speaking of 198, we take that. Oh shit. 199. There we go. And a golden dragon 170. He's trying to steal the show, but I think you know what that means. 1 level to go. Let's do it. All right, we're officially less than 10% of the way to 200, so should be very, very soon. Don't think I can stall it much longer. As a matter of fact, I can do it in a pretty anticlimactic manner by claiming I got this contest, which I'm gonna do. There we go. That's cool, but like, we gotta do something now that we got that done. First and foremost, now that we got the Jade Dragon to 200, that counts as a max level pet. And we also got the frog to level 100, so that's 2 max pets. So if I take this out and put it back in, that's 7 Skyblock XP from pet score, we take that. Additionally, the Foraging EXP boost pet item we have on it right now is no longer useful to us since it's already max. So with that, we can go to the auction house, purchase a... Holy shit. Oh yeah, it's not been Diana in a while, but damn. We can purchase a Minos Relic and put it on our Jade Dragon. And that boosts its base foraging fortune by another, you know, however much. I think like 16.67. Oh my god. I fell into the trap. I fell into it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. However, we're still not quite done because our collection is only at a measly 5 million, which is, you know, it's halfway, but that's still another 5 million to go. So let's keep going. Also taking a look at Swoop, we can see that we're almost at tier 6 for Mangrove, but I can't lie to you, I'm not doing that tonight. Okay, it's the next morning, and we're done with that. Thank God. Done with 6, on to the next one. I'm not saying the number. And the next one also happens to be the last one, so it almost feels intentional. I'm just saying. Okay, it's the next and hopefully final day. Our collection is currently sitting at 6.8 mil, so we got 3 mil to go, so let's do it. Okay, this is the last day, I promise this time. I didn't even get to 8 mil yesterday, but that's gonna change today. You'll see in about 2 seconds. Hey guys, quick collection update. 8 mil, only 2 more to go in terms of the millions. Let's do it. Let's get through this. We got this. I don't know why I'm talking to you like we're in this together. Hey guys, another collection check. We're up to 9 mil. That's pretty good, but it's not 10 mil, so let's do that. All right, guys, home stretch, which means like, you know, kind of like we're nearing it. Yep, we're nearing it, and we're gonna be there soon. Okay, it's soon. How soon? This soon. Probably about 4 more trees. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. So hypothetically speaking, this should be the last one. Oh, it is. Okay. We're done. Look at this too. I didn't max this out. And quite frankly, I do not feel like doing another 700 tree gifts in this video, and I'm sure you don't like to watch it either. So I'm gonna save that for next video because it would take a while. So with that, oh wait, no, actually I want to show you one more thing. Look at this. I'm at 9 million Forest Whispers, and I got 3 max perks so far. I think this is in the right order. Though these are taking so much. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, also, no, that's it, yeah. So next is, attributes. So like, there's gonna be a transition with that. so we can go to the attributes. Alright, it's time to tackle the final perk of the Jade Dragon, which is Apex Predator. Well, I guess it's not the... You get the point. Apex Predator increases my total sweep by 0.1% for every maxed out attribute I've unlocked. And if we go to my sweep, we'd see that I'm sitting at a measly 7.2%. So we got about 10% to go. And unfortunately, that'll probably take me billions of coins to get. However, I can save a lot of money by fusing, except it'll take a lot longer. Except it's totally worth doing it. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, I mean, I guess you can look at my stats right now if it's going to change in the future, which it certainly will. And yeah, I think that's about it. Without further ado, I guess I'll just see when I'm done. Because, like, here's the thing. The montage is gonna be super boring, so I'm just thinking like maybe I should just skip to the. I think that's what I'm gonna do. One more thing though, if you're gonna be doing so many fusions like me, you should definitely max out the crocodile attribute, as it helps a lot with fusions. So I'm gonna do that like right now, and there we go. Okay, I'll see you guys later for real this time. Also, if you're gonna be doing a bunch of attribute fusions like me, make sure to use this website. I'll have it linked in the description, but it's just skyshards.com. It saved me so much money. For example, Molethorn, that thing alone. Okay, I know it looks bad, but I swear it saved me a lot of money. All right, back to the video. All right, 80 million coins later, and I have done the first page of what I need to do. I wish I could do this all in one foul swoop, and it would be like the coolest thing ever, but it would take infinitely more effort, and quite frankly, I'm not about that life. So let's go into the hunting box, and let's siphon everything. Oh, wow. 81 XP just like that. All right, that was the cheapest that we'll see. Yeah, Samuk, cheapest. So, next clip you see, my purse is probably going to be a lot lower. And the next one, and then you get the point. As you can see, we've gotten another batch of attributes done, so all we have to do is go to our hunting box and siphon again for another 103. Okay. It's getting a little more expensive. I think I spent about 200 mil on that. And I think this is around the point where I should start fusing because I'm losing so much money from insta-buying. All right, next batch. Another 200 mil, another batch, and another 160. Damn, all right, next batch. All right, 400 mil later, and it's time for yet another siphoning. And another 160 Skyblock XP. It's just pouring in now. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my God. I feel like the Costco. Okay, you shut the fuck up, man. You're like 5 years late, come on. Oh shoot, hunting 24 from fusions, who would have thought? Me. I knew that was gonna happen, sorry. Okay, I don't know if you can tell by my purse, but we just spent a lot of money. So, let's siphon. That makes me feel a lot better, though. I mean, a lot of these are some pretty good attributes, but anyways, back to spending more money. This is what we have left, by the way. That thing is just staring at me. That is scary. That is scary as hell. All right, lock in. All right, we gotta do it, just do it. We did it. So before I do the attribute that I think you know is coming, let's buy 47 of these. Is that for? Oh, it says it. Oh. All right, that was fun. So the next attribute on our list is actually Bramble, which I haven't done yet because there's nothing on the bazaar. But fortunately, we can just make it ourselves. So let's do that. Alright, there we go. Since we already have the pit bug, it just shows up here. The second to last thing we need is the snowfin, which I already set up a buy order for, but it's not filling, and I'm very impatient, so I'm just going to purchase it, and it's going to warn me because it knows what I'm doing is stupid, but I am stupider, so I'm going to do it anyways. And that leaves us with one. Just one. And we all know what it is. Starborn. 40 mil per, and we need 24 of them. Wow. The price just went up like, what, 30 mil, 20 mil? I don't know, but, wow, 4 bill. 4 bill in the purse. It's seen better days, but you know what? Could have been worse. It could have been worse, you know? Considering Future 77 did it like a month ago for twice the price, I can't say I'm too disappointed in myself, but I still managed to find a way to spend a ludicrous amount of money on this. Probably more than I needed to. But anyways, enough of that. Let's siphon for the final time. That was so incredibly anticlimactic. And we didn't get a new level? No, we did. It's just I have to switch lobbies. All right. Wait for it. There we go. 511. And my traps caught something. That's great. That's great. Anyways, this is a Jade Dragon video, by the way. And speaking of, if we go to our Jade Dragon, we'd see that nothing has changed because we have to go to our stats menu. And when we go to our stats menu, we'd see that it's crossed out right now because I'm on my island, but there it is, 17.3%, the max that we can get from the Apex Predator perk currently. Kind of an interesting perk name, I'm not going to comment on any further, but yeah, finally this guy's maxed, and it only took me 4 billion coins. I am very glad to end this video here. That took a really long time, and I'm surprised you're still here. Or maybe you just skipped to the end of the video to see the good parts, so I mean, I don't blame you, but yeah, that's it. If they had another update that requires a mass amount of money, I might be in trouble, but that's for future me to worry about. Next video should be wrapping up Galatea, so make sure to be on the lookout for that, or don't. I don't mean to tell you what to do, like, I feel like this is kind of rude, so I apologize, but yeah, I mean, that's where I'm gonna leave things off. Probably been about 20 minutes, so sorry for that, and I'll see you later. Or not. Maybe this is the last time you see me. Who knows? You never, I don't know.